Alright, and welcome to the very first episode of WrassleProbe. This is going to be a pro wrestling review, whether it be WWE, indie promotions, probably never TNA, because it's just not my thing. But for the first episode, we are going to be taking a look at PWG Battle of Los Angeles 2013. We're going to be taking a look at night 1 tonight, or today, or whenever you're watching this. I highly recommend that you check them out because it's honestly the best professional wrestling on the planet. So, we're going to do a match-by-match rundown, and then the accompanying video, which will be posted soon, will be night 2, and then a total rating of the entire event. But, today, let's take a look at the first one. So, the opening match of the tournament was Kevin Steen versus Chuck Taylor. Really just kind of a comedy match. Chuck Taylor he never disappoints, and of course Kevin Steen never disappoints either. I'll try to keep this spoiler free, but that match was, I liked it. It was a little short, but I liked it. I'm going to give that one a 7 out of 10. The next match was Brian Cage versus Tommaso Ciampa, but this match, it was fun. I mean, even though I'm not a huge fan of Tommaso, I still really enjoyed the match. Not quite as much as the Kevin Steen Chuck Taylor match. I like that match still, though. I'm going to give that one 6 out of 10. Honestly, that was probably the weakest match on the card, and it was still awesome. So, the next match was Johnny Gargano versus Willie Mack. Johnny Gargano just continues to impress me. Every single time I see him, whether it be a random YouTube video for some company I've never heard of, picking up a PWG DVD, watching Dragon Gate, he's incredible, and you can tell how hard he works. And I don't know why he's not with Ring of Honor. I'd love to see him there. Just, get his name out there a little more. But he's great. And Willie Mack, he's awesome. If you guys haven't heard of him, you probably don't watch PWG, but he's great. He's a big guy, and he's agile, quick. Really like that match. I'm going to give that one an 8 out of 10. That match was really fun, and I recommend, if you're only going to watch for some reason one match on this card, I guess watch that one. The fourth match had AR Fox versus Roderick Strong. AR Fox is out of his mind. He is just, I don't even know how to describe it. I've had my share of professional wrestling matches myself, and I could not imagine doing half of the stuff that he puts his body through. And Roderick Strong, of course, will just beat the crap out of everyone, and he's always awesome. Rarely has a bad match, so obviously the match was great, and give that one 7 out of 10 also. The next match was Joey Ryan versus Drake Younger. That match was also a lot of fun. Gotta love Drake. I love how popular he's getting now. Now that he's kind of broken away from the death matches and gotten clean and gotten into great shape. He's a lot of fun to watch, and Joey Ryan's always entertaining. That match, I'm going to give that one 7 out of 10 also, which seems to be a trend. The next match was ACH versus Anthony Nese. I'm kind of new to Anthony Nese. I had seen him once on a Dragon Gate DVD I picked up a few years back. He had like a ponytail. And he was alright, but now that he's been in PWG, I've been watching a lot more of him, and I'm highly impressed with him. And of course, ACH is phenomenal. If you haven't seen any of his work, look up some videos on YouTube, buy some DVDs. I honestly think he's probably the next big indie guy. I'm going to give that match 8 out of 10. I really liked that match. It was really fun. The next match was Kyle O'Reilly versus Trent. Of course, Trent Beretta, who was released from WWE, made his way to PWG. It's been fantastic there. Now he's tagging up with Chuck Taylor as the best friends, and they're great. So Kyle O'Reilly is another one of these guys that just I mean, almost everyone on the PWG roster is awesome, but Kyle O'Reilly is almost like next level. Just if he's in a match, you know you have to see it. I actually got to work on a show with him and Davey Richards at one time, and he's a super nice guy. Kyle is, and he had a great match, and watching him live was insane. He's it's a little intimidating, honestly, some of those strikes he throws. That match was really, really fun. I'm going to give that one 7 out of 10, which again, keeping up with the trend. The next match was Michael Elgin versus Rich Swann. I'm going to give that match 7 out of 10 because I did not want to break the trend. The main event of night 1 was Adam Cole and the Young Bucks versus TJ Perkins and Forever Hooligans, which is Rocky Romero and Alex Kozlov. This match, I expected a little more out of it, honestly. There was a lot of fun, cool moments, but it was really anticlimactic ending to the night considering some of the matches that went on. I'm going to have to give that one 6 out of 10, bucking the trend for the main event, but it was still, obviously, PWG's worst match is better than a lot of the new company's best match. So, as a whole, PWG Battle of Los Angeles Night 1, 2013. I'm going to say 7 out of 10. I don't think I could give it any other score considering every match almost was rated 7 out of 10. And coming up here pretty soon, I'm going to do Night 2, get you the results for that. So, thank you for tuning in to the very first episode of WrassleProbe. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, throw me some requests for some indie stuff or some WWE shows. I more than likely have it in my collection, and I'll try to get that out for you. Thanks.